Hello and welcome to OIM Soapbox. My name is Thiago, and today I will show you an entity adapter that I just did, and I will show you how it goes in OIM11G. Basically, this entity adapter will check if one object from the parent form or child form uh, and the field of this object and the value of this object. Basically, we'll just check if this value is unique or not from the column perspective of this object. This object I'm telling is a parent form or child form. Okay, and I have here two methods. Basically, they are doing the same thing but from different ways, because my first method is getting the object, field, and value in the process instance key, and for this one I am getting the process definition key using the process instance key, and then I get the process form data from this process definition key, and then go to that, check that rows and get the values of that result set, and put these values into the list, into the collection, Java collections, and use the contains method, passing the value that I just received here to check if this value is in this result set, if have this value into this result set or not. If have, it's not unique, so it will return true. There is a value there and is not unique, and it will raise an exception. Basically, this method will do just this. If does not have, will not pass through here and will end with false. So there is it's not unique. And the second method for do the same thing, but basically is getting the data provider that I'm just getting to my constructor, and use the data set to write a SQL, and this SQL will just count how many fields into that object where that field is equal of that value. So basically it's just a data set code that I will check and call this as this variable and execute the query and check if this result, this count result, is greater than 1. If it's greater than 1, it's not unique and will return true. It's not unique and will raise an exception. If is unique, will not pass through this if condition and will return false. It's the default value. So basically it's this, and I will show you the other part into design console. Basically, I have this adapter called the unique name. It's an entity adapter. I created these variables that I need from my code: varc key, field, object, and value, all resolved at runtime. And into my adapter task, I created that value that I created that adapter. I put into the Java tasks, as you know how to do that. And I create some conditions here. If the variable value is different than null, and if variable field is different than empty, we'll call the check unique. And I like to do that. I will suggest you to do that as well. Create some error messages definitions that we have here into this option. Basically, it's just to raise an error if you got that condition, and will show you into OIM11G. It's very good, and it's a very good practice to do. So let me show you my resource object. My resource object is this one. Is application, unique name, allow multiple, allow all, and my form specifically for this situation here, for this resource object that I'm using, is this. I created these fields: field, value, object, and boolean, to provide if it's unique or not. Okay, resource object, form design, process definition, of course. Process definition using my resource object and using my process form, my form design and my parent form that I just created. And I also create one task here just to complete the process and be provisioned if it's true, if it's not, if have no errors. And okay, I forgot one, data object manager. And into my data object manager I put my adapter. I assign my adapter here, as you can see, as a pre-insert. So it means that into this resource object, when I request this resource for any user, it will go from the pre-insert event, will go to this adapter and use this adapter. It means that into my logs will show the information that I just put here, like this, like how many, what are the columns that we have, etc. So basically this will be my informations, and I mapped my adapters, of course, using the return value to get that column true or false boolean field. Let me show you. Entity field, the field value, and object value and ORC key. Okay, so basically you need to do that. You need to map these informations as well. So remember, resource object, process definition, form design, and data object manager you need to do. So these are the tasks that you need to do. And of course import your Java code to the Java tasks path into OIM server. And now we'll show you how it goes there. So let me clear my logs and show you how it goes. OIM11G, one user. Let me get this user here. Resources. Add a resource for this user. It will be my resource name, unique name. Continue. I will pass this value just to show you that this value does not exist there. So we'll provide us false value into the logs. So as you can see here into the logs, let me just close this one. As you can see here into the logs, it's calling my entity adapter, and these are the columns, and there is one user, there is one field there, but is not that value that I'm passing, and the return value is false. It means that it's not unique. Okay, as you can see here. So let me do request a resource again, using example this field, this value of this field that I have here, user2, and show you if my adapter is working or not. So basically I will do that, use the field that I know that is there, user2, and should return some value for us, should return true. So value user2 is there, and boolean return true. It means that the unique entity adapter is working and is checking if the value is unique or not. If the value is unique, return false, and if the value is not unique, it will return true. There is a value there. So this was the example that I did of entity adapter in OIM11G. Thank you again. Have a great night.